Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it, man? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Follow the movement on Instagram at MACK_82. Um, I'm Moonwalking Yeezys. I have all those Instagram links in the description box. I'm Moonwalking Yeezys being my personal account. Get at your boy, man. But real quick, this is a session of Mac Minutes, impromptu. Just something that randomly came to my head to do. Again, thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. This Mac Minute session will be entitled, and excuse my language, mama. Love you, mama. Read a fucking book. That is this session of Mac Minutes. Essentially, my father challenged me to a reading contest. Million Words or Better challenge. Of which there really are no losers. Because it's all about just finding books to read, adding to your database. That is your brain. Learning, finding new information, things of that nature. You don't lose because you're strengthening your mind, your understanding. But I'm competitive though, so I want to win this with my dad, win this against my father. But at the end of the day, there are no losers because you're adding more knowledge to your database. That database being your brain, the limbic system, all the organic machinery that makes you you. So right now I just completed reading a chronology of the Bible by Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan, R.I.P. Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan. I just finished the Communist Manifesto by Frederick Engels and Karl Marx. R.I.P. to both of those guys. My father is reading. Matter of fact, I think he called me today and just told me he finished the book, and my rebuttal was, "Hey, I finished reading 2 books." But this is bigger than me and my pops. Shout out to my pops. It's bigger than he and I. Essentially, this is about promoting literacy. It's about promoting reading. I've always felt like one of the quotes that always motivated me to learn more was a quote from Mary McLeod Bethune. Mary McLeod Bethune said, and this is paraphrased. She said, the more I read, the more the world opened up, the smaller the world became. And my thing is like literacy, reading. It's imperative. It plays a huge role in the functionality of not only the brain on a personal level, but also greater society. The more educated, the more informed people we have, the more compassion that exists. You have people who are not just simply opinionated, they're informed. And that's a win-win. A lot of people are, very impassioned. They're very passionate about things. There's a lot of emotion that comes into play. And that's what makes us human. Our emotions, essentially. So I'm not anti-emotion. It's just that these emotions need to be regulated and channeled. I met a guy at University of Southern California about 5 or 6 years ago who said that your emotions are like dogs on a leash. And you have to use your mind, your brain to control them. And part of being able to control them is having a deeper understanding. Learning. But I want to give you guys some quick quotes about reading. I know I quoted Mary McLeod Bethune, but I want to give some more quotes. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. Abraham Lincoln. Reading is an exercise in empathy, an exercise in walking in someone else's shoes for a while. Mallory Blackman. Reading is an act of civilization. It's one of the greatest acts of civilization because it takes the free raw material of the mind and builds castles of possibilities. Ben Akri. That's dope. Yeah, so that's why I'm an advocate of reading. I think it, again, the raw material that is the raw material that is social materialism, historical materialism, sociology, the raw material that exists in society. You're able to process it and gain a deeper understanding of it and how things interplay by feeding your brain information. You know, one of the things is when you expose yourself to more, you're able to move in different circles. You're able to have a broader understanding. Your worldview is not limited or circumscribed because the more you learn, you begin to see how all things, how all life is interconnected and how things interplay with one another. But yeah, over here at MACK TV, we promote literacy, we promote education, we promote sound thought, sound mind, healthy thoughts, healthy mind. And I think one of the things that is vital to that, a key dynamic that is vital to that understanding, that healthy minds, healthy thoughts, is literacy. The more words you know, the more readily you can process life. The more, again, different social circles you can move in, and you just have a greater understanding. You're not limited to your own biases. You see that the world is so much greater than your own individual thought process. So you see the interconnectedness of life. One of the things I want to talk about is a quote, something that I got from naeyc.org. It says, by 3 years of age, there is a 30 million word gap between children from the wealthiest and poorest families. A recent study shows that the vocabulary gap is evident in toddlers by 18 months. Children in different socioeconomic groups display dramatic differences in their vocabularies. This kind of piggybacks off of what I just read. By the time poor children are 3, researchers believe they have heard on average about 30 million fewer words than children the same age from better off families. Setting back their vocabulary, cognitive development, and future reading skills before the first day of school. This disadvantage is already almost irreversible. Says Kenneth Wong, a professor of education policy at Brown University. So there is a connection again between literacy, words, understanding, and social mobility. People have to keep in mind, like in context of the antebellum South, slavery, people were murdered, people were butchered, mutilated, had their eyes gouged out for wanting to learn how to read. You know, and the internet, the cell phone, is one of man's greatest creations because it has given us so much access to information at our fingertips. What you choose to do with that is on you. But the bottom line is, there needs to be, in greater society, there needs to be more focus on literacy, more focus on reading. Because again, the more words you know, your database, the organic material that is your brain, it has a vaster understanding. You know, it becomes more prodigious. It becomes more fluid in the sense of you're able to move in different directions. And that's the general theme of what I'm saying. Why literacy is important. I am promoting the Million Words or Better challenge. This is, between my father and I, but I implore, well, I challenge you to join the challenge. I implore that you take the time out to learn more words, to broaden your vocabulary, and just to be great. I had a guest on this podcast who said that, shout out to the homie brother Alchemist, we gotta have you come back. He said that one of his master teacher told him, knowledge is food for the soul, but it's a drug for the ego. But I'm hoping that with better knowledge and better understanding, we can quell our egos, or at least, keep our egos at bay, and realize that all life is interconnected. We can develop more empathy by reading more. One of the quotes that I said was earlier was reading puts you in somebody else's shoes, and you can develop more empathy. So again, greater society, interconnectedness. We can move better, man. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. I hope you are gleaning something from all this. The need for literacy, why it is compulsory, why it is imperative that we learn words, and that we just understand how to move in this world, and become more empathetic, more compassionate, more loving, more patient with one another in our development, in our understanding of ourselves individually, in correlation to greater society outside of ourselves. It's the homie MACK. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one. That 30 million word gap is serious. So take the time to just learn, to read. I know everybody wants to be entertained. Unfortunately, I feel like in Western society we're overly entertained and undereducated. Overly entertained, undereducated. Take the time out to read. Read, man. Read. I am definitely a bibliophile, but I'm hoping that I can transfer that energy to my viewers, to you, and it can make you have a desire just for knowledge. And hopefully with this knowledge, you will become more compassionate, and you just won't be, with the knowledge that you gain, it won't be centered in ego. Hence why I referenced the quote earlier about, knowledge and ego. But yeah, anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. It's the homie Mac reporting live from the Dogon, man. Each one teach one. Watch out for that mixtape coming soon. Lysol and toilet paper. No, it's not even a mixtape. It's a project. I can't call it a mixtape. It's a project. Shout out to 82 Kings. 82 Kings. Respect the movement. Shout out to Sense 82. Shout out to Black Hole Studios. Shout out to Honorable Court. DJ Cash. I sound like I said Cash. DJ Cash. Salute to DJ Cash. Salute to Jack Brown. Salute to Franco. Salute to the homie Mag Warbucks, man. Each one teach one, peace and love. Literacy is very necessary. Read a fucking book. Signing out from the Dogon, this is a session of Mac Minutes. Each one teach one, peace and love. Through the knowledge, know the ledge. From the Dogon, I'm out.